this is going to give me a whole bunch of organic matter for this really poor ground right here. Hey everybody, soybean farmer. Saturday, July the 10th. Well, last video you saw had a tree knocked down. Been working on it this morning, cleaning it up. That's about the third pile on the truck right there to haul down to the brush pile I'm making. I decided not to mess with that chipper. But this job's gotten kind of fun about every which way you could want it to be fun. Both chainsaws decided to show themselves, so I had to show them a screwdriver and a couple of wrenches. But I got them going. And the biggest aggravation was so much water fell with the storm. Like I said, I got 3 inches and 2/10 of an inch. And the very next day, it rained again here. That would be Friday yesterday. And that was right at 4/10 of an inch. But anyhow, my little muddy path, I went through there, dumped a load, got me another load, went back through there, down there, dumped it. Coming back with the truck empty, I got stuck. And that was aggravating, but I got it out. So blessed, right over there on the other side of those trees, a place called Cornerstone or something like that. Anyhow, he sells gravel, expensive because he's already hauled it from the quarry. I said to heck with it. I went up there and got a little bucket full, which is called half yard. So I've shoveled a half yard of gravel out of the back of this pickup truck to fill in the mud holes down there. And I drove across it and I got across it. So let's go dump this on the brush pile. It's down here in the forest. Little path I built to get to the back side of my land. And there's a creek that flows through here. Praise God, it's on the soil and water map so that it can't be interfered with. But that's the creek right there. And with all the rain that we had, it's flowing. It will dry up when you don't have a lot of moisture, but you got moisture, you're gonna have creek flow. And right in this spot here, there were some springs when I built this road through here, and I put French drains in. But right there is where I shoveled all that gravel in here. And this side's still a mess, but that's the side that everything got all slippery and messed up on right there. So I can get through here now. I expect we're gonna just roll on across here this time. Yeah, that was nice. That's what the corn looks like. And this is the short rows of the 6-acre field. Deer went on it right there on that spot, so it's kind of thin. But it's coming along. All that water helped it out a whole bunch. The corn over there in the 2-acre piece on the other side of the meadow strip, I bet it's jumped almost 1.5 feet. It looks great. Yeehaw. I'd love to get me a load of dirt to put over top of those roots. Deer feeding good on this corner. And then back here into the forest we go. I love this spot back here. Cool and shady. Road's canopied with the treetops as they lean towards one another. But I'm back here about 10 yards off my property line, just building this humongous brush pile. As you can see, right there, I'm driving straight towards it. And I'll turn and back up to it. That'll work. Would be nice if I had some type of voice command I could say, okay, limbs, get off my truck, jump in that pile. That doesn't work. So let me get them off there. In past years, older subscribers would recognize this little patch as what I used to laugh at and call the world's smallest soybean field. And now what we're calling it is the world's smallest field corn field. Yeah, there's garden corn that's smaller than that. I walked every one of those rows just before Cousin put the last cultivation on it and hit it with a backpack, and I see one little thing of morning glory right there on the end of that row and some right there, but for the most part it's clean, and I can hit those. That's water, well, I call it water hemp, but that's actually pigweed, but I will get that. I will not leave that here to make seed. But that's a look at that corn patch right there. All right, somebody asked me, why do I have this grass strip here? Water. The water comes down through here, the ground stays wet. Yeah, you could put a $40 million tile in it and then farm that to what, 300 square feet? Yeah, that'd work. Not. But this corn right here, I'm delighted with. This is going to give me a whole bunch of organic matter for this really poor ground right here. Totally, completely thankful to Cousin for doing this project. That corn's up now. I walked over there in it, and yeah, that stuff's scratchy, itchy. Somebody talking about take your shirt off and run through the corn. No, won't be doing that. But anyhow, that's a lot of organic matter. That's going to be the most organic matter to go back in that land that I know of. I had some sorghum one time. It was wide leaf, thick stem, and it made a lot of organic matter, but not like this corn. And I'm excited about this. All right, back to the tree project. Well, almost cleaned up. Just got the big hunk of tree part now. And it goes right good ways back up in the forest. So yeah, I'm soaking wet. I need to go in the house and gulp down 4 or 5 glasses of water and Gatorade. That's it's a good thing for putting it back in you. And I think I'll try to finish this tomorrow. Everybody, thanks for hanging out with me here. Thanks for watching, and God bless each and every one of you. Bye, y'all.